Welcome friends, this is AnishforU and today we're going to build two different building, mid-century modern and English cottage style. So those are obviously different building and different style building, but in Valheim it is really difficult to make some different looking building. So before we start doing all those work, let's enjoy really good weather today and let's enjoy the beautiful sunshine. So first building is mid-century modern. So this building is similar to normal building, but there is some modern take is applied here. So these elevation of the roofs are not similar to the previous building. Those elevation are slightly different, 1 meter in vertical length. So that is the reason this is slightly different. Other than that, we cannot apply modern items, or not modern item, modern materials. So it's almost looks like similar to any build we previously do. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be vastly different than other build, but it is going to be slightly different. So let's start building it. First lay out the basic. So you have to chalk it out where you are going to put the beams for the base and all. So we're going to place these beams. So you can easily see there is slightly difference in length also, not only vertical but also lengthwise there is some difference. You can modify those length difference in this particular build because it actually looks quite nice. I tried out one and actually not looking bad. So there's going to be two different size of building, half and half attached together. It actually looks like that. So this particular build I didn't make that kind of huge difference, but you can easily put like a big structure made with a small structure. It actually looks quite nice, and if you do it properly, it's actually going to serve you well, because in a lot of cases Valheim doesn't need a lots and lots of spaces. So slight crafting and all that are required. Some spaces are required, and for the creation of food and all that. So you can see there is the elevation difference in the roof. There's going to be 1 meter in this particular build, and you can change it to 2 meter, or I think 2 meter is quite, or 2 or 3 meter is quite nice. The elevation change or elevation difference, so you can get a huge gap between those two roofs. So actually it actually works as a vent, so you don't need to make another vent or make some big windows and all that. So that's also quite good for this particular build. So first make those structure. Those are roof support, and after placing those, we're going to put those roofs 26 degrees. So keep that in mind, because 45 degrees is going to make this house very tall. So that's the only reason. So some structure and roof, and we extend the roof in every side 1 meter, 2 meter. So the extension is quite large amount. So cover the roof up and place those beams. Actually looks quite nice. And as you can see, the extension of the roof placing here like that, and for that particular side we're going to close it out with this designing beam. It actually looks quite nice, similar to back, but in back there is no length gap, so the roofs are going to come at a same place. Now placing those beams up. So this particular difference in height actually serves quite well for the ventilation and all that, so that's nice. I'm particularly placing these stone. Actually it's quite nice looking. In my reference photo, actually there is a stone or concrete walkway, so that's the reason I put it also. Now we're going to make some glass window. Obviously in Valheim sense, glass window doesn't look what we normally see around ourselves, so it is slightly different, but it's actually quite nice to have a proper glass window here. And we're going to separate this glass window like that. Cover it up. So the front portion is complete, so we're putting another glass window here, and this is complete. So back side you can put some windows, or you can put some doors. It's up to you and your convenience. It is the main designing aspect is a difference in height or difference in length actually covered, so you can arrange it accordingly, what you would need and what you prefer. I prefer big windows because I really like to see outside when it is raining, and when the morning or at evening. So actually I prefer big windows, but it's up to you now. So let's start building the second building. So the first building is quite easy, similar to normal. Second one also similar, because there is not going to be a vastly different kind of building out there, other than any flat roof or tree house or docks kind of building. So keep that in mind. Buildings are almost looking similar in Valheim because the material and all that's nothing else. So the main thing of different building is different types of design aspects. So obviously, although I put a lot of changes, or although I try to do a lot of different design, it's not that vastly look different in this particular game, because there is only two types of material is available right now, stones and stone and the wood. So there's going to be a walkway, slight walkway. I think the gap is quite high. So the English cottage is actually two or three different room. It may be a second floor or second floor is there, but normally it is a two separate room and connected with a walkway, so connected with the entrance. So there's some basic design. Now the for this particular build I'm going to apply the stone uh, like that. It's actually quite easy to put those like that. And now placing those black beams, it's only for design purpose. It doesn't matter, or it doesn't solve any problem here. It just actually looks quite nice, because previously I didn't even use those, so that's why the last will going to be slightly different. So as you can see, there is slight problem in height of this entrance. Actually, I don't need that high of a building, so I think I'm going to take only not 2 meter but 1 meter elevation. So we are going to put some windows here like that, and a small roof. Normally this is a designing aspect. So the roof, the triangular roof in English cottage. So there's that. So now we're placing the structure, the roof angle, and the main building part. Also, the roof is quite easy to build. You have to maintain this particular angle here throughout the building, so that's the only problem. Other than that, it is normally just close the gaps and all that. So there's a problem I'm facing right now is those length is quite high, because I use 45-degree roof. So the length is quite high, so the strength of the roof doesn't actually work properly. So I think I'm going to use some beams and these iron beams to just strengthen it up, and it actually connects properly. And now make a big beam. You can put those beams, or you can just hide those beams, because there is a lot of angular beams are also there. Angular 26-degree angle iron beams are also there, but I prefer this vertical one for proper support. So there is 245-degree roof is there, so that's the only problem for this particular build, to connect those two. Other than that, okay, obviously I do something wrong here. So here you're giving it some support here like that. So now our build is complete in that sense of a roof is complete. Roof is the hardest part here for this particular build. Now cover it up, or make some windows and doors, whatever you need. So that's the basic build for this English cottage. We can also place some vertical beam, horizontal beam here like that. So it's actually works as an extension, slight extension. You don't have to, but it's only for the decoration purpose, nothing else. So there's the build. So some windows, some grill and all that. So thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to give you I'm going to make another video on this particular build, not this particular build, this total 10 build. So I'm going to show you the different photos, or the reference photos, and different type of building names and whatnot. So this is going to be a bonus video and a total follow-up of the 5-day video series. So that's it. Thank you very much. See you next time. And if you like it, hit the like button. And if you wish to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.